So our storm is continuing to move, the now tropical storm, Helene, and it continues to move to the north at around 30 miles per hour. Very speedy, but lots of rain still wrapping itself around this storm system. Here is our area, Chattanooga labeled there. And so you can see that we still have quite a bit, but this will continue to move northward and eventually kind of sweep itself away from us this afternoon, giving us a break in any heavier rainfall. So we'll get in closer here. Again, parts of Walker County, Gordon County, and also Chattanooga County have a flash flood warning out right now. So we have been seeing some of that. It's no wonder. I mean, you're seeing a lot of the yellow and even some red colors going through those counties here in the last couple of hours. So meantime, we're going to go to the rapid refresh model now, which is a short term, but can pick up things because it refreshes every hour here with new data. And so here's 7 a.m. It still looks pretty much the same, doesn't it? But then as we go through the morning, starts to get lighter. This is 11 a.m. to noon to 2, and it's breaking up. But, you know, it never, to me, it looks like it's just going to be off the radar screen by any means, because we'll still have that energy moving to the north of us. And now, as far as tonight, may start to see that on the backside of Helene. And this happens all the time, where you can get more rainfall, and some of that can get kind of heavy. So we have to watch for that. Meantime, new rainfall potential maps have come in, and you see off to the east lighter amounts up until about 9 p.m. tonight, and then much heavier amounts to the west of us. And from Chattanooga west, 1 to 3 inches of rain there, where it's less than an inch left over here, an inch or less for our eastern counties. So the wind gusts continue to be quite strong, even as we get to around 8:30, up around 30 mile per hour wind gusts possible. Highs 70s, lows 60s, rain likely diminishing some this afternoon, becoming lighter anyway, but then becoming very windy indeed.
Our exclusive traffic tracker. A lot of that yellow that you're seeing on your screen right now isn't necessarily backups, but it's people moving slowly due to this tropical storm. We're also getting reports of a multi-vehicle crash at the split, causing some of that red there. That just seemed to go away, so maybe it is clearing up a bit at this point.
And let's take a look to our TDOT SmartWay camera. Very slow going. This is a crash that's been reported at the 75-24 split. Be aware of any standing water, because it is very easy to hydroplane and get turned around in that. We're also following our EPB outage map this morning, and right now nearly 500 customers are without power as we've seen these numbers grow. We've also been following numbers from North Georgia EMC in the Somerville and Tryon area, about 1,400 customers there without power. Also Volunteer Energy Cooperative seeing 800 of their customers without power. So plenty of outages out there. Be patient as those crews are working diligently to get you restored this morning. And of course, coming up at 6:30 right here on GMC, Helene continuing its path of destruction.
We take a look at the conditions in our area right now after the break.
Traffic is sponsored by Murdo's at News Channel 9. This is Good Morning Chattanooga.
We thank you so much for waking up with us here on Good Morning Chattanooga. I'm Dane Warmlinger.
And I'm Hannah Ferreira. Today is Friday, September 27th. Today we have been tracking tropical storm now, Helene. It was a hurricane, downgraded now to a tropical storm, but that doesn't mean that we aren't seeing any types of damage or rescue efforts done in our area and in the areas all around the United States.
Yeah, lots of regional impacts and power outages to report. We'll get to all of that in just a moment. But first, let's hand things over to Senior Meteorologist Bill Race following that path of the storm. Good morning, Bill.
Yes, and it is 70 degrees. One thing that we're going to start seeing a transition of as we go through the morning will be some lighter rain, late morning, early afternoon, lighter rain. and then also an increase in our winds. And that's the part of the deal here is that I have some concern for, because once those winds do start increasing, then we could see some more power outages with lines coming down or trees, limbs, that kind of thing contributing to that. But it is 70. We have a north wind, and the wind has been very consistent here over the last several hours, right around 10 to 15 miles per hour sustained, 2-mile visibility. Heavy rain diminishes some this afternoon. Very windy into the weekend even, at 15 to 30 miles per hour this afternoon. Tonight, maybe a little bit lighter tomorrow. But still gusty at times, because this storm, even though it's going to become a tropical depression, and then we'll just be saying, well, here's the remnants of the storm, it still is spinning down enough energy to create some very windy conditions even into tomorrow. Less rain, though, over the weekend. So we'll talk more about these elements here coming up, and right now it is time to check on traffic.
Thanks so much, Bill. Yeah, let's take a look at our exclusive traffic tracker this morning. A lot of that yellow you're seeing on your screen there isn't necessarily traffic, but a lot of people moving slowly due to these weather conditions. We are hearing reports of a multi-vehicle crash around the split area, which is causing some of that red you're seeing right there.
Let's take a look at that right now from our TDOT SmartWay camera. Again, leading to some backups and slowdowns that hopefully were already out there as people were taking it slow on those roadways. But you don't even have to be traveling too fast to get your tires caught up in any standing water on the shoulders of those roadways and get pulled in a direction that could lead to a wreck. So just be cautious out there. We're, of course, following the effects of the storm on electrical utility companies in our area. This is a look here at North Georgia EMC at the outages they're experiencing. Lots in our viewing area, about 1,400 customers in the Summerville and Tryon area without power. Just south of Dalton, hundreds of people without power as well. So please just be patient out there as those crews are working very diligently right now to get everything back online, as, again, thousands of customers now without power in our area.
The state is ready as soon as this storm passes and it's safe to do so, to commence search and rescue operations. We have 3,500 National Guardsmen standing by. We have our state guards standing by. We have state troopers standing by, and they will be active if need be.
Tropical Storm Helene certainly making an impact, making landfall as a powerful Category 4 hurricane, bringing life-threatening conditions.
And, of course, bringing with it that unprecedented storm surge and those dangerous wind speeds of up to 140 miles per hour. Helene now making its way north. We've already been experiencing those effects of it here at home.
Now, our Lexi Horvath is joining us live from the Chickamauga Dam as Helene is expected to roar across southeastern United States. Lexi, what are you seeing out there right now?
That's right. Good morning, guys. Well, certainly a busy and wet start to our day, as heavy downpours have been very on and off throughout the morning, as well as strong wind gusts. Now, right now, 10 to 15 miles per hour locally. Across our area, even stronger. Now, as Bill mentioned earlier, right now, Helene is a tropical storm. Now, as this continues to move northward, losing its intensity will begin to stop strengthening. Locally, we will see those impacts with all the rainfall and the wind. Right now, the National Weather Service has issued just a little bit over half of an inch of rainfall and will continue to develop over the past hour. So if you are on the roadways, we want you to stay off of it. If you see any flooding, please steer away from it. As a reminder, we do have a tropical storm watch, warnings, heavy wind gusts, flash flooding, all in effect throughout the day today. All reasons to stay off the roadways. I'll continue to have more updates throughout the morning. In Chattanooga, Lexi Horvath, News Channel 9.
We appreciate your live reporting, Lexi. Be safe out there. And emergency declarations, meanwhile, have already been approved for Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and Alabama.
And more schools are closed today due to the severe weather. Hamilton County schools announced classes are canceled today. Bradley County, Cleveland City, Polk County, Marion County, and Meigs County are among the districts that will be closed. Most of our North Georgia school systems announced their plans to close the rest of this week on Wednesday. And of course, we do have a full list of closures on our website.
Whitfield County Public Works says that they're concerned about flooding in their area. Public Works crews put up signs to warn drivers of the possible flooding along Hickory Flats Road. They also erected barricades. We spoke with one woman who nearly lost her home to flooding around 10 years ago. She told us she will not be caught off guard again.
Everything that's outside, including our pets, making sure we have shelter for them. It was just an unbelievable circumstance that we went through. We had no air conditioning, no power.
Georgia Governor Brian Kemp says one of his goals is to remove debris and clear roads statewide.